The state's intention is to make financial savings by reducing energy consumption across all state schools by up to 20%, by reducing from a 5-day to a 4-day attending week. As a consequence, however, the burden of the lost single-day shifts from the public sector to that of the parents, or you could think of them as the state slaves, who will have to provide the energy of electricity, internet access and heating to personally provide for their children. In other words, the state have dropped the additional financial burden onto every child-bearing household. So if we assume a typical nuclear family of mum and dad being at work all day and the kids being at school, there will now be a whole day household energy requirement. Not to mention, the schools may have different days to be off, hence a child in junior school, they may be off a different day to that of their sibling in the high school. But again, let's go back to the state's economics. Assuming an average school of 1,000 pupils, that is 1,000 households consuming energy and being billed at a higher domestic rate, which in turn is generating more revenue through household taxation. So from a big picture state's perspective, it not only makes savings of up to 20%, but potentially generates an additional income of up to 20 cents per household, per pupil, per school. But in turn is increasing energy consumption and adding to the carbon footprints of each household whilst reducing their own costs. They do not care about the climate at all. It is all politics to transfer and add additional burden upon the people. Yet another link in the heavy yoke around the necks of the working parents of the nation to provide for their state masters, for which some of the state influencers, the unseen forces, will be those of the energy and technology sectors, who will additionally benefit financially from such a move to a 4-day week.